Hello. For those of you who do not know, my name is Marina, and I am bisexual. Excuse me for the little random-ish opening that I did right now, but it's not random because of what day it is today. Today is National Coming Out Day, and although I already have 6 years ago, I am coming out again. I know I saw Kathy Griffin on Saturday, and she said once you come out of the closet, you can't really go back in, and that's true, but you can come out multiple times, at least I believe so, because just because you tell one person or something doesn't mean everyone knows. If you tell your family, let's just say, yes, you're out, which is wonderful. But if you don't mention it to your friends, how they might still think you're straight. You know, unless, yeah. So I think you come out multiple times, especially in this day and age, but whatever. So I just want to start off by saying, if you came out today, especially, or even in the last couple of weeks, or whatever, I'm really, really proud of you. Especially because you've probably heard on like the news or through your friends or just on the internet, Facebook, most likely, about those boys that killed themselves because of all the homophobic views, slanders, abuse that they were experiencing. So you heard about how hard it is and how hard it may or may not be, and you still came out, and because of that, I am so proud of you. I know I don't know you, but I'm very proud of you. And if you came out a year ago, 5 minutes ago, 3 months ago, or basically ever, I am proud of you as well, because you had the courage. You didn't know how people would react. Some of you had, suspicions that people were going to be against it, or you had, hopes and all that stuff that people will be okay, and then maybe you're right, maybe it went the opposite way, and so you were surprised, but you still took that chance and that risk, and I am proud of you for that. Those of you that haven't, it's not that I'm disappointed in you, because it's hard and personal, and you have your reasons, whatever they may be, for not coming out, and I'm not disappointed in you. I'm just making that clear. I know it doesn't really matter what I think, because you don't know me, but I just encourage you to come out anyways, and yes, things are going to be, especially depending on your age, things are going to be rough and hectic, but they're going to get better. I'm not saying it's going to be 100%, cotton candies and rainbows or something, but because it's not going to be. There's always going to be someone that hates you for whatever reason, and this just gives them another reason. But it will be better eventually. It might be great right off the bat, who knows, and then you'll feel better because you don't have to carry that much weight anymore. And I actually have 2 special shout-outs that I want to give. One of them is, I forgot your name. You might not have actually said it, but I went to Models of Pride on Saturday, and there was a guy in my sex, drugs, and rock and roll, not class, but workshop, that's the word for it. And he came out to his mother and his mom's friend, basically, the day before Models of Pride. He came out to them, and he told them that he was bi, and both the mom and the friend told him that he's not bi, that he's gay, and all this stuff. And when he shared his story, afterwards, that was when he was sharing it, I ripped off a paper, wrote down my name, I wrote down my phone number, I wrote down my email address, and I told him that I'm here for support. I went up to him, I hugged him, and I said that he needs to talk to anyone or whatever, that I'm here. I actually think I saw him at school today. If I did see you, if you're watching this, I was about to wave, but the elevator doors closed, and yeah, I waved with this hand. I'm right-handed. I know I could have waved with this hand and maybe made it, but I'm right. So and right when I did that, the doors started to close, and I smiled. So yeah, that was me. So shout out to him, and also to my friend Frank. I've known him since kindergarten, I believe so. At least second grade. I'm 99.9999% sure kindergarten as well, but at least at least first grade. I'm pretty sure I knew him in kindergarten too, but at least first grade. He made a video, I clicked the link, about how it got better and how he came out and how it became a little more public than he wanted. And all that. I was actually one of the friends that he texted, or actually we MySpace each other, because it was funny, because Gregory was trying to hook us up, because I was single and he was single, so everyone thought. But then he messaged me in class, and so I wasn't sure if he was putting Gregory up to it, and he's like, oh, and he showed me that he had a boyfriend and that, all that stuff, and I talked to him, and I'm like, I don't see him as any less of a rocking, awesome, manly dude. So I love you, Frank. Special heart to you. So yeah, those are my two little shout outs, and I'm proud of all of you guys that came out today and came out ever, basically, and if you come out tomorrow or in the future, I'm proud of you. Kathy Griffin, the cast from Glee, Adam Shankman, if I pronounced your name wrong, I'm sorry, Dustin Lance Black, and Brittany Snow. I saw all of them. I was 20 feet away, and I was like, and I'm not a fan of Glee. I have not watched it, but I just thought it was so funny that I was there, and then I felt bad because I couldn't tell my friends, rush over, because it was fun. Anyway, so I saw all of them, and I like to thank all of them for coming out and being, providing us entertainment and supporting us. I know not all of them are, gay by all that stuff, but they're huge supporters, so thank you. And then that was this on my little calendar. And then that's today. Tomorrow's job training down at LifeWorks, if you and mentoring and all that stuff, if you want to stop by. And then, there's an outreach workshop, and there's a fitness class, martial arts. There's a Halloween party. The AIDS walk is before the Halloween party. No, wait. Yeah, it's before. AIDS walk on the 17th, so please go do that. More job training and open mic night, which was awesome. I have a video uploaded, but this one will be better probably. So check out LifeWorks. You can find them on Facebook and they have their own page, but you can find them there. Let me see through my little stuff. The Trojans, so if you like USC, they were there. If you go to USC, you won't be alone. You have friends. Positive Images at LAGayCenter.org. They provided everybody, not everybody, the people that stopped by the booth with, if you can see, lube and this little baggie, 2 condoms, this one and a purple one. Mine is purple, the others were probably different. So, safe sex. Especially if it's not either of your guys' first time. Like, if it's your first time and their first time, or not their first time, use this. If it's their first time but not yours, use this. If it's both of your first time, still use this. But especially if one of you have, done stuff before. Because you can get something, if you're gay, straight, whatever, still use protection. If you don't, then you're stupid. No offense. But even if you're like, oh, I want to have a kid, how old are you, first of all? And all that stuff. But it's not just, you're like, okay, you have to say, oh, I'm on the pill. No, there's HIV and, other STDs, and you can get AIDS. So use this. See, I was talking about condoms, you can't see that. It says HIVstopswithme.org. Go. Check it out. But, yes, you're only young once. If you mess up your life when you're young, you're going to live the rest of your life with your mistakes. So, condoms. No drugs. And if you drink responsibly. Don't get, drunk. You don't have to get drunk. But, yeah. So, that's about my video. If you have not come out yet and you want to, okay. If you need someone to talk to about anything really, especially, I'm more so asking, those of you who are, gay, or lesbian, gay, bi, trans, questioning, intersex, if you need help or someone to talk to or anything like that, message me. I might put my email below, or one of them, because I have a whole bunch. And just email me. I'll answer you within 24 hours. Or if you have a Twitter, you can message me or at me or whatever at Dear Real Teens. I have a personal one, but that one's private, so you might not be able to see it. So if you message me at Dear Real Teens, I'll get back to you. And I know it's kind of weird me being a stranger and offering and saying all this stuff, but I didn't really have anyone to, because I was so young. In 7th grade, I was like, what am I feeling? Because I kind of, not suspected before then, but I knew there was something different. And then in 7th grade, I was like, okay, this isn't just, this, it's something more. And then in 8th grade, I'm like, okay, I'm bi. And then I came out to my parents in 9th grade, and that didn't go so well. And then I told my friends when they asked in 10th grade, but I didn't really have anyone for support, just because I didn't know who to tell, because, yeah. And that's why I'm kind of, talking to all you guys, because I don't want anyone else to die. I don't want anyone to have to suffer just because of, who God made them. I'm going to end this video now. And, oh, by the way, all you people who are part of this community or supporting it, please go, if you haven't already, and register to vote so you can actually vote. Don't just register, go and vote. Rewatch the whole video again, ignore the parts where I go crazy, and that's basically what I mean to say in this video. Okay, bye.